Hi guys, good evening everyone. Uh, Good evening guys. Is it guys? I hope now it's working fine. I guess it's working fine now. Okay. Just confirm once if you are able to hear me. Okay. We'll just refresh it once, right? Just refresh your page once, guys. I hope it's now working fine. Fine for everybody. Asim says, okay. Rishi, now okay, ma'am. I'm so sorry. This buffering is happening every day on a daily basis. I don't know what is wrong with this connection here. Every day it is happening in the first few minutes. Okay. Intro change कर लो. Okay. चलो. So मेरा intro आजकल buffering में ही हो गया. मैं आजकल घूमती रहती हूँ शुरू में. I can hear you. Okay. So let's quickly start the session here, right? We have already wasted a few good minutes here before starting off the session, right? So we will not waste further time here. We'll have a look at different sorts of questions for your examination, right? Hello from Mizoram. Lots of love to you too. Okay, so let's quickly start the session, guys. But before that, one very important information that we know that in the evening, right? Late evening, we will be getting the scores for your SOIT, right? So for your IBPS SO, if you have qualified, you can check out the scores, right? So it will be available in the evening, the scores for IBPS SO, right? So do check it out. And also we have the mock interview batch for you guys for your IBPS SO. So you can see again, you can have it with a very good panel members, like you can see XGM we have, right? Similarly, you can have it with specialist officer from SBI and a specialist officer from Canara Bank. So do check it out. It will be very helpful for each one of you. Chalo, let's have a look at the first question. The first question is there on your screen. किसी की नजर लग गई है इंट्रो में ही है मैम, हो सकता है संजय. चलो कोई बात नहीं. I'll not use the code if you are not there in interview. Sanjay, not really sure. Maybe few interviews I will take depending on the number of candidates. Like अभी जो IBPS PO के interviews हो रहे हैं उसमें I am there, right? So depends on the number of users. So if they require my help, I'll always be there, right? Anyways, it's okay, right? There are good panel members in there. So you can check it out. Chalo. So the first question is there on your screen. Quickly solve this, guys. Okay, Abhirup says done. A very easy direct question in here. Done. Rishi done, Darshini done, Shobna, Shweta, Sanjay, Nani. Okay, everybody has completed. We still have some time left. If you want to check your answers, you can do it. Jagannath done. Okay, we'll now see how this has to be done. Unbreakable done. Absolutely great work, guys. We have completed this question even before the time's up, right? So that's absolutely great. Let's have a look at this particular question. So you can see 8 players are seated in a linear row facing the north. Okay, so we have 8 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now what is given? Only 2 players were seated to the left of F. So you can see F has to be here because only 2 persons are there towards the left of F. Now C and F were immediate neighbors and 3 players were seated between C and H. So what are the possibilities here? 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So if F is here, you can see C can be this person or C can be this person. Now 3 persons between C and H. So H has to be towards the right hand side only because that is the only possibility. So you can see first case H will be here. In the next case H will be here. Now what is given? Two players are seated between A and B. So let's write it down that A and B ke beech mein we have two players. Okay, so you can see that this has to be the structure for A and B. Now G was not second to the right of B, right? So G was seated second to the right of B. Right, so that is also one information here, that G has to be second to the right of B. Not more than two players were seated between B and E. Okay, so that means either 0, 1 or 2 players should be there between your these two, that is B and E. Now F is not an immediate neighbor of E, right? So let's check it out. Where should we place these people here? So in the first case, where can we place your A and B? You can see A and B can be here. This is the possibility. Similarly, you could have taken A and B here and A and B here, right? That is also a possibility. And it is given that this one, that is not more than two players should be there between your B and E. Right? So you can see here that B and G has to be fixed. Let's try this information here. That is B has to be second to the left of G. So where should we place your B? So in the first case, you can see B and G has to be here. Now A and B at a gap of 2 persons. So you can see A will be here. Now you have to place not more than two players between B and E. So you can see E will be here. Now F is not an immediate neighbor of E. So you can see this case becomes invalid because E and F cannot be neighboring each other. So ye to galat ho gaya, right? So that means this case will be giving you the right answer here. Now again you have to place B second to the left of G. So B will be here, G will be here. Again A and B at a gap of 2 persons. So this will be the arrangement here. Now there should not be more than 2 persons between B and E. So E will be here, right? And the only person remaining is your D. So D will be here, right? So this is the final arrangement that you guys will be getting. Now if you got the same arrangement within the stipulated time, please give yourself 5 marks. If you were not able to complete it within the time, then give yourself 0. And if you got it wrong, right, anybody also, एक भी person गलत था, so please give yourself minus 1.25 honestly. Okay, chalo, let's go to the next question. Next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Check this out. Ma'am, puzzle series कब होगी? Puzzle series, Anuj, don't worry, we will be covering the puzzles after this RBI assistant, right? 1 महीने की बात है, तो ये सारे मॉक्स खत्म हो जाएंगे, तो फिर हम puzzles को फिर से resume करेंगे, right? We already had completed, I guess, 13 sessions over that, so we will be completing the puzzles there, right? Don't worry, हम उसको continue करेंगे फिर से, ठीक है? चलो, let's have a look at this particular question. We have 30 questions in here. 3 questions in here. Done? Okay, we'll see that did we get the right answer or not here. Done. Okay. Almost. The time is also up here. Okay. So let's have a look at this particular question. How this has to be done. So in a family, there should be only 7 members. ठीक है, सिर्फ 7 members है. It is given that such that no married couple has more than 1 child. Okay, so no couple should have more than 1 child. That means either 0 children or only 1 child, right? That is the only situation here. Now V is the father of G. So let's write it down. V has to be a male person and he is the father of G. And also it is given either both or none of the parents of the person should be alive. So if G is having a father, G must be having a mother as well, right? Single parent to allowed nahi hai. Now F is the son of Q. So you can see, let's write it down that F is a male person. He is the son of Q. That means Q should be having a spouse as well here, right? So Q bhi hai and Q should have a spouse as well. Now U and R does not have siblings. Okay, we'll check that out. B is the daughter-in-law of R. Okay, so it is given here. B has to be the daughter-in-law of R. R is the sister-in-law of U. So let's try it out here, right? तो यहाँ पर अगर आप देखोगे, there is a lot of information which is connected to each other. Okay, so you can see U is the mother of F. Let's write it down. U is a female person. She is the mother of F. Right, now it is given B is the daughter-in-law of R and R is the sister-in-law of U, and R has to be the sister-in-law, and we know that U does not have a sibling, right? That means U must be married to somebody here, and this somebody must be having a sibling here, and that sibling should be the sister-in-law or brother-in-law here of U, right? Because it is given that U is the sister-in-law, R is the sister-in-law of U. So you can see that R will be this person, right? But it is also given that U and R did not have siblings. That means R also cannot have a sibling here. So how will we make it here? You will have to make it such that we will have a U here, right? U is married to somebody, that somebody is having another sibling here, and that sibling is married to R here, right? That has to be the structure here. So you can see the structure. Let me remove myself from the screen so that I can get some space here. So इसमें क्या आएगा? देखो U है, right? We will have U here. U is married to a person who is a male person. This male person is having a sibling here, and this sibling is married to your R here, right? And R is a female person. That means this person is also a male person. So here you can see that U and R, they do not have any siblings, but still R is the sister-in-law of U, right? तो इस तरह से आपको इनको कनेक्ट करना पड़ेगा, because they have to be sister-in-laws, but at the same time they should not have any sibling here. Now it is given B is the daughter-in-law of R. That means R is having a son here, right? So there is a son, and we have this person here like this. So this is given that B is the daughter-in-law. So B is a female person. You can see B is the daughter-in-law of R. Okay, now what is given? Let's check it out. It is given here that we have this also. This connectivity has to be there. That is V is married and has a child G, and also Q is married and has a child F, right? So let's check it out. Also, we should have only 7 persons in here. So F is the son of Q. Okay, we will check it out, right? You can see here that F has to be the son of Q. That is already given here. So V has to be the father of G. This is one thing that has to be done. And you can see that Q and F have to be placed in here, right? So you can see these two trees have to be placed in this one, right? So we have to combine all of this. So let's check it out. Also, we have to remember that no married couple should have more than one child, right? So you can see that this R is already having one child here. So we cannot have R having another child. So let's try Q here, right? Let's say if Q is this person here, because Q is having one child here. Let's say this is this person, right? So you can see we can have this situation, that is F is here, right? F is a male person and Q is here, right? Now you have to place this V also. Let's say this is your V here, who is married to R, who is a female, and they have a child here who is G. So how many persons are we getting now? So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we are getting 7 people in here. Now let's combine it. Let's check it out. Are we getting all the relations here which are true? So you can see V is the father of G. That is true. F is the son of Q. That is also true. U and R does not have siblings. That's also true. B is the daughter-in-law of R. That is also true here. U is the mother of F, right? So you can see yes, because we had this information, that is U has to be the mother of F. So that means U should be married to Q. So you can see this is the final statement, final tree that we'll be getting. So how is G related to Q? You can see G is related to Q as a nephew, right? So the answer to the first question will be nephew in here. How is V related to U? So you can see V is the brother-in-law, right? So this is going to be brother-in-law here. How is F related to V? So you can see F is the nephew again, right? So this is also going to be nephew here. Are we clear about this particular question? Please let me know if we have any doubts in this particular question. किसी को कोई doubt हो please बताइएगा. Everybody clear with this one, guys? Everyone? चलो, I'll come back on the screen here and we will go to the next question. ठीक है, जल्दी से हम दूसरे question की तरफ चलेंगे. So let's have a look at this question. Again, a very easy question in here. Check this out. Your time starts now, guys. Let's have a look at this one. and keep a score, right? You have to keep your scores also. You can see the number of questions associated with each of these. So keep a tab of your scores. Do not mention the answers here, guys. जब तक time खत्म नहीं होता आंसर मत mention करो please. You can write down done or something like that. Okay, Abhirup says done. Ankit, Nikki, please don't mention the answers in here till the time is not completed. Naveen, please don't mention the answer till the time is there, right? Because others are trying here. Unbreakable done, Shawnee done, Rishi done, all. Absolutely great work, guys. So चलो let's quickly check whether we got the right answer or not. ठीक है, आंसर हमारा सही आया है कि नहीं एक बार चेक करते हैं. So what is the code for career, right? Career check करना है. Where is career? What is your goal? It is not clear. Clear what little idea, and your career what idea, and idea career not defined. So you can see idea career not defined. Career what idea, right? Your career what idea. So if you compare the two, you can see career is common and similarly idea is common, right? But idea कहीं और आ रहा है क्या? Let's check it out. You can see idea is here as well. That means whatever is common between the two and is there in clear what little idea is there, it will be the code for idea, and the remaining one will be for career, right? So let's check it out. What is common between the two? If you compare these two here, right, this and this, you will see what is common between the two. One of them is Bok, another is Doc, right? Bok or Doc common है. So one of them is for idea, one of them is for career. And if you check out here, you can see Bok आपका यहाँ पर भी है. So that means Bok is for idea, right? Because idea is there in this third one also. So that means Doc will be the right answer for career. Okay, so it has to be your Doc. Now, which of the following is coded as lock? So where do we see lock? You can see lock is here, right? And और कहाँ पर आ रहा है lock? Let's check it out. You can see lock is here as well. Apart from that, do we have lock anywhere else? Yes, we have lock here as well, right? And lock is not there in the fourth one. So you can see that lock is coming in 3 statements, right? Lock कहाँ कहाँ आ रहा है? 3 statements में आ रहा है. That means there has to be something common between these 3 statements. So what is common? What is your goal, right? Clear what little idea, and your career what idea. So you can see what is common between the 3 statements. So the code has to be what, right? The word has to be what. Okay, what about clear and defined? Let's check it out, right? Let's see where do we have clear and defined here. Let me remove all this. Okay, so let's see where do we have clear and defined. So you can see clear कहाँ पर आ रहा है? What is your goal? It is not clear. So clear is here, right? So we have to find clear and defined, and similarly clear is here as well. Okay, after that, do we have clear anywhere else? You can see your career what idea, idea career not defined. So defined is here, right? So you can see defined is there only in the last statement, right? So defined is there only in the last statement. Idea is somewhere else. Career is also somewhere else. Not is also used somewhere else. That means the code for defined is an exclusive code, right? So it should not be there anywhere else in any of the statements. Now you can see Bok has been used. COK has it been used anywhere? You can see COK has not been used anywhere else, right? So that means defined will be taken as COK. Okay, what about clear here? Clear के लिए क्या है? You have to compare the two, right? So when you compare the two, what is your goal? And it is not clear. Okay, what is your goal में नहीं है, sorry, it is not clear में है, and clear what little idea. So if you compare the two, that is it is not clear, clear what little idea, only clear is common between the two. So what is common here? Knock, sock, rock and cock. So here you can see that we have HOK no, ROK yes, we have ROK here, right? So this will be your ROK and COK. That's your option number 3. right? So if you guys got the same answer for all the 3 questions, please give yourself +3. If you got any of them as wrong, then you have to give -0.25 for that particular question. And if you were not able to answer the particular question, give yourself a 0, right? So mark accordingly. Chalo, let's go to the next question. Next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this particular question. A very easy question. We do not need 2 minutes to solve, right? Let's check it out. जल्दी से इसको करो. A very easy question in here. Okay, done. Chalo, we'll check it out, right? We'll wait for a few more answers here, and 1 minute is still to go. Done. Chalo, okay, let's check it out, right? We'll see. We'll still have 40 seconds to go. जल्दी से इसको कंप्लीट करो. Okay, people are writing the answers here. ओके, सो द टाइम्स अप गाइस. चलो, अगर आप एक्सप्लेन नहीं करते तो आपके लिए ये सब हलवा है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है संजय. चलो, लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन. लेट मी कम बैक ऑन द स्क्रीन. ठीक है, जल्दी से देखते हैं इसको कैसे करना है. सो एवरीबडी इज गेटिंग द सेम आंसर हियर, सो दैट हैज टू बी द अरेंजमेंट. लेट्स चेक इट आउट. सो यू कैन सी 8 persons are living in a building with 8 floors in here, right? So there is a particular building which has 8 floors. Now the floors are numbered 1 to 8 from bottom to top, and none of the floors are vacant. Okay, now what is given? Only one person lived on each floor. The floor number of A has to be 3 times as that of C. So you can see that if floor number of A has to be 3 times, that means it has to be a multiple of 3, right? So you can see either A can be here or A can be here, right? And it is given that it has to be 3 times of C, so either this possibility or this possibility. E lived immediately above C, so E lived immediately above C. E lived immediately above C. B's floor number was twice as that of G's floor number. So in the first case, you can see that 8 and 4 is the only possibility, right? That B is twice as that of G. In the second case, you can see 8 and 4 is a possibility, right? That is the only possibility remaining here as well. So B and G will be here. After that, H lived immediately below B. So H is immediately below B. F lived somewhere below G. So in the first case, you can see that you will not be able to place your F because you do not have any vacant place remaining below G. That means ये वाला case invalid हो गया. So you are getting the right answer from here. So now you have F lived somewhere below G. So F will be this person and whoever is remaining to be placed. कौन बच रहा है आपका? D बच रहा है तो D आपका यहाँ पर आ जाएगा. So if you are getting the same answer as this, please give yourself +4, right? So it's 12 to 15, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 4 questions in here. So please give yourself +4 if you have done it right. If you got it wrong, that is anybody got it wrong, कोई भी एक person गलत है, so give yourself -1, else give yourself a 0 if you were not able to complete it in the same timing here. Okay, chalo, we'll go to the next question very quickly. Next question on your screen. Complete this particular question. Let's have a look at this one. Check this out, guys. जल्दी से इसको ट्राई करो। Okay, Krishna Veni has written -1. Be careful. Done? चलो, okay, I guess there's a problem with the timer here, right? Timer को चलो, we'll see, right? Done? Okay, so I'm ending the timer here. There was a problem with the timer, it did not end, right? I'll come back on the screen here and we'll just let this be, right? So, just a second. Okay, so let's have a look at this particular question. ठीक है, इसको देखते हैं कैसे करना है. Let's start this particular question, right? Timer को छोड़ो. Let's see. So 8 people M to T were born on 28 February, but in different years. Now the years are already mentioned in here. That is 2002, 2005, 2006, right? 2009, then 2013, 2015, 2018. And 2021, right? So these are the years that have been given. Now let's check whether we need to calculate the age or not, right? Let's check it out कि इनका age calculate करना है कि नहीं. Further, it is known that S was born in an even year immediately after P. So you can see what are the even years. You can see 2002 is even, 2006 is even, 2018 is even. Now you can see that S has to be there in an even year immediately after P. So either this is a possibility for S or this is a possibility for S, right? These are the two possibilities that we can have. Now what is given? T was born in 2009. So this is a fixed information, right? So this has to be fixed here, 2009 for T. 3 people were born between N and M where N is elder to M. So in the first case, you can see that N and M will be here. This is the only possibility. Where should you place your N and M in the second case? In the second case, you will see N will be here and M will be here. So these are the two cases that we are getting currently. अभी तक तो यही मिल रहा है. Now Q was born just after O but before S. Now in the first case you can see that before S we cannot place him, right? This is not a possibility because before S there is no more vacant space. तो ये आपका गलत हो गया. So you will be getting the right answer from here. So Q is just after O. So you can see Q is immediately after O. And whoever is remaining right now, you can see कौन बच रहा है? The only person remaining is your R. So R will be this person here. Okay, so this is the final arrangement that you guys will be getting. I hope this is clear to everybody, right? So if you guys got the same answer like this, please give yourself a +5 because you can see we have the question 16 to 20, right? And else if you got it wrong, you have to give yourself -1.25 or a 0 if you were not able to complete it within the given time, right? So chalo, let's go to the next question. Next question on your screen. Again a puzzle here. Question number 21 to 25. Let's check it out. I'll start the timer here again. It's okay, Rishi. Be careful for the next one. That's okay, Mohit, right? Chalo. Let's have a look at this particular question. A good question in here. Okay, Abhiroop says done. Done. Sanjay also done. Okay, the time is also up, guy, almost up. Don't worry, Krishna, when you have explained, right? So let's have a look at this particular question. Let's see that how this needs to be done. Okay, let's see. So you can see 6 persons had a party on either 25th or 26th of months from April to June of a particular year. Okay, now either apple or mango is like be each of them among the fruits. Now it is given Q had a party immediately after the one who liked apple. So Q should be immediately before apple. This is a fixed information, right? So we will place this later. Now U and R both liked the same fruit and had parties in different months. Okay, so we will place U and R later. Now P liked apple and had a party immediately before U. So it is given here that P likes apple, okay, and he is immediately before U. Okay, so this is another information that we will place. T had a party in June and liked the same fruit as S. So you can see T can either be on 25th of June or on 26th of June, right? So T has to be there in June. Now two persons had a party between S and U where S's party is before U, right? So you can see that if we talk about this situation, you can see that before U we should have 2 persons, right? Before U we should have 2 persons between U and S because S's party has to be before U. So you can see that S will be like this, something like this, okay? So it will be S, then a blank, then a P, then a U, right? That has to be the structure here. So 2 persons had a party between S and U and S's party is before U. R neither had a party at the last nor before P. Okay, so R should not be before before P or should not be the last person. Okay, Q and S liked different fruits. Okay, the one who had party on 25th June liked mango. So this is a fixed information here that 25th June is mango here. So let's check it out. Where can we place your S, P and U? Right? So if you place your S in April 25, you will see that P cannot be placed because P has to like apple and is at a gap of 1 from your S. Right? So let's take S here. So if S is here, you can see that P apple will be here. Right? This is one possibility and your U will be here, and in this case T will be here because T should have the party in June. Right? Now let's say if we place S mango here, अगर हमने ये वाला case consider किया, so you can see that P apple will be here, right? Because S and P are at a gap of 1 and your U will be here. But the problem with this one will be that you will not be able to place your this here, right? You will not be able to place who? You will not be able to place your T, right? तो ये गड़बड़ हो जाएगा, ठीक है? So you can see this case will be invalid. मैम 25th June wrong लिखा आपने. 25th June क्या है? मैंने क्या किया है? The one who had a party on 20. अच्छा, okay, I'm so sorry here. So 25th June को करना है. Okay, my bad. चलो, मैंने मई में कर दिया. कोई बात नहीं. चलो, मेरे -1.25 कर लेंगे. ठीक है? So let's have a look at this one again, right? Let's check it out. What should be the situation here? So again you can see that 25th June should be mango, right? So June 25 कहाँ पर है? This is your June 25 mango, okay? This is a fixed information. तो अब चलते हैं. Let's see if we place your S here, then your P will be here and your U will be here and P is your apple, okay? This is a possibility. And in this case T can be either of these persons. ठीक है, कोई भी possibility है. यहाँ पर अगर हमने S को यहाँ रखा, let's say if we take S on 26th here, you can see P apple can be here, right? This is a possibility. And in this case U will be here and T will be here. ठीक है, तो ये दोनों cases बन रहे हैं. S को आप 25th में नहीं ले पाओगे because in that case P will not be able to like apple because mango is already there on 25th of June. ठीक है. So now what is given? It is given here that R is neither having a party at the last nor before P, right? So in this case, ये जो second case है, यहाँ पर you can see that R has to be either here or here. So that means this case becomes invalid. So hence you will have to get the right answer from the first case. Now R cannot be the last person that is here, or neither R can be here because he cannot be before P. So R will be there on 25th of June. So if R is there on 25th of June, then T will be here on 26th of June because T has to be there in June, right? Now the only person remaining is who? जो एक बच रहा है आपका, कौन बचा है? Q बचा है, so Q आपका यहाँ पर हो जाएगा. गुड इवनिंग मैम, हमने पजल बेसिक से नहीं आता, प्लीज हेल्प कहाँ से करें, कैसे हेल्प मी मैम प्लीज. मंजीत, डोंट वरी, वी विल बी हैविंग अनदर सेशन आफ्टर दिस सीरीज इज ओवर that is catering to your puzzles practice only, right? So you can check out the previous sessions that I had taken for this one. Why you have taken Q immediately before Apple? So Q has to be there before Apple only, right? So Q जो है वो तो Apple के just पहले है. So this will be the situation here. So now we have to complete who likes Apple and who likes this one, right? So Q is after Apple, not before. Q is a party immediately after the one who has Apple. Okay, मैंने यहाँ पर गड़बड़ लिख दिया था. चलो खैर कोई बात नहीं, यहाँ भी आपका Apple ही आएगा, right? So this will be your Apple here. Okay, so S will be the one who likes Apple. Now what is given here? U and R liked the same fruit. So U and R should like the same fruit. That means you will like mango here. ठीक है, तो ये आपका mango हो जाएगा. Now P liked Apple and had immediately before U. That is already done. T likes the same fruit as S, so T and S should like the same fruit. That means T likes apple because S likes apple here. ठीक है, उसके बाद आपका Q बच रहा है. So let's check it out what is given. Q and S like different fruits here. So you can see if S likes apple, then Q will like mango here, right? तो ये आपका complete हो गया. I hope this is clear. मैम क्या लिख के सर्च करें पजल बेसिक से? मंजीत, यू कैन चेक आउट द सीरीज दैट इज 500 बेस्ट पजल्स, राइट? या आप जाओ चैनल निकिता पात्रा पे. एक काम करना, चैनल निकिता पात्रा यूट्यूब पे सर्च करो, ठीक है? वहां पर आपको काफी सारे अलग अलग पजल्स के क्लासेस मिलेंगे जो कि प्रीलिम्स लेवल पे हैं, ठीक है? वहां पर जो प्रीलिम्स लेवल के वो मिलेंगे आपको सर्च में मिलेगा, ठीक है? तो जो भी प्रीलिम्स लेवल का है उसमें देख लेना, वहां पर आपको बेसिक से सारे के सारे पजल्स मिल जाएंगे, ठीक है? So I hope this particular question is clear to everybody. So now you can see that we have this as the answer. So if you got the right answer, please give yourself +5. अगर कुछ भी गलत था, give yourself a -1.25. I got a -1.25 in here. And if you were not able to attempt it in the right time, give yourself a 0. ठीक है? चलो, next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Question number 26 and 27. Let's check. चलो, done. 24 seconds to go. Okay, चलो ठीक है, let's check it out, right? We'll see what should be the answer in here. Okay, so the time's also up. Time is almost up. Okay, so let's have a look at this particular question. Okay, so we are getting the answers here. Let's see. Okay, so B greater than F. So what should be the relation between B to F? You can see yes, traveling is possible because all the symbols are of similar nature between B to F, and the relation between them will be of greater than because we have greater than between B and F here, right? एक भी greater than आ गया, so the relation will be greater than. So this is absolutely right. What about C greater than T? Now you can see C to D, D to E, E to F, but after F you cannot travel because we have a closed end here. तो मतलब ये तो relation possible ही नहीं है. So the answer to the first will be only one follows. What about the second one? E greater than B. Now how do we connect E to B? We have to connect it with the common variable. So you can see E to C and C to B, right? So you can see yes, we again have similar relations here, right? Similar kind of relations. And you can see that we have a greater than from E to C. That is why E greater than B will be absolutely true. What about the second one, f greater than a? अब f greater than a को कैसे करेंगे? फिर से common variable के through करेंगे. So you can see f to e, then e to c, and c to b, and b to a, right? So you can see it is f is greater than e is greater than c is greater than equal to b, and b is greater than a. So you can see all the symbols are of similar nature, right? They are pointing towards the same direction, and you can see that because we have a greater than sign in between f and a, so we will be having this as greater than. So the answer to the second question will be both, right? So mark accordingly. तो जैसे भी आपका आंसर सही आया है, if you got the right answer for both of them, give yourself +2, else mark it accordingly. So let's have a look at few more questions here. So question number 28 to 30. Let's check it out. चलो जल्दी से इसको सॉल्व करो. Done. That's great, guys. We have completed it before 1 minute. That's absolutely great speed. So we have to work at this speed only. Okay, done. Done. Okay, completed. Chalo, we'll quickly check it out, right? Some of you are writing the answers also. We'll see. First line, last line is same. It's okay, right? So just ignore this particular line here. Okay, इसको ignore कर दो. Chalo, let's have a look at this particular question, that how this has to be done, right? So let's complete this particular question, whether we got the right answer or not. And this particular question has only 3 questions, 28 to 30. Okay, so let's check it out whether we got the right answer or not. Okay, so you can see the time is also up. So let's see what is given here. Pillar B was taller than only 2 other pillars, right? So this is a fixed information here, that B should be such that it is taller than, right? So B was taller than only 2 other pillars. So you can see B has to be here. Why? Because it is taller than the last and the second last pillar. Now number of pillars taller than E was equal to the number of pillars shorter than A. E has to be taller than A, right? And you can see that F has to be taller than A, right? So F is taller than A, but it is shorter than C, so CFA will be there. Then G has to be taller than E. So let's check it out, right? So you can see that G has to be taller than E. That means E cannot be the tallest pillar here. So let's say if we have E here, then your A will be here, because the number of pillars taller than E, if it is 1, then the number of pillars shorter than A should be 1, right? Now similarly, if we have your E here, then you can see that we have 2 pillars taller than E, but 2 pillars shorter than A is not a possibility, because B is already there. If you take E here, then you will not be able to place your A, right? And E has to be taller than A. That means this is the only case that is possible. Now you have G is taller than E, so G will be the tallest one here. Okay? अब आपको CFA place करना है, so you can see C and F will be here, and whatever is remaining will be the shortest pillar here. तो कौन बच रहा है? A, B, C, D. तो D बचा है, so D will be here. Okay, I hope this is clear to everybody. Please let me know if we have any doubts in this particular question. Everybody got it right? सबको समझ में आ गया? Everyone? चलो, we have 2 more questions, right? So today we have only 32 questions to go. Right, so we will be marking ourselves from 32. So let's check it out, right? So 2 more questions on syllogisms. Let's have a look at this one. Check this out. Okay, done. We'll discuss about it once the time is over. No, Saurabh, it was mentioned that B was taller than only two other persons, right? That means वो जो है वो सिर्फ दो और लोगों से ज्यादा टॉल है. इसका मतलब ये है, तो B आपका थर्ड टॉलेस्ट होगा. ठीक है, मतलब थर्ड शॉर्टेस्ट होगा. सॉरी. ठीक है. Swami, it's just about practice, right? Once you practice a lot of questions, you will see that you will be able to complete them. So let's have a look at this one. No post is roast. इसका क्या मतलब है? Post यहाँ है and roast यहाँ है. And post and roast should not interact, right? Only a few post is host. That means some post are host and some post are not host, right? So this is the basic diagram that we have. Okay, now let's check the first one. All host being roast is a possibility. Can all host go inside your roast? You can see the first one will be definitely false. Why? Because you can see there is a definite portion of host which can never go inside your roast. This common portion of H and P will never be a part of R because P should not interact with R. So you can see there is a definite portion of H. एक definite portion है H का जो कभी भी R के साथ interact नहीं करेगा. So all host being roast is a possibility. That's not true. You can see all host cannot go inside your roast. तो पहला वाला गलत हो गया. Second क्या कह रहा है? Some roast is host. You can see roast और host तो independent है. It is a possibility but not a definite one. Either क्यों नहीं होगा? देखो समझ लेते, ये भी गलत हो गया. अब यहाँ पर आंसर आपका neither क्यों होगा, either क्यों नहीं होगा. Either is there when the conclusion is neither definitely true nor definitely false. You can see the first is definitely false. This is not at all possible. Either का क्या मतलब होता है? Either 1 or 2 is true. But 1 तो true हो ही नहीं सकता, वो तो possible ही नहीं है. You can see that all host being roast is a possibility. ये तो definitely false है. तो अगर कुछ definitely false है या definitely true है, तो वो आपका कहाँ से either और में आ जाएगा, right? So you can see this will not be true here. That is either नहीं आएगा. And all plus some not is either. Absolutely. Here you can see that first is also all and second is also some. Both are positive in here. तो इसका आंसर क्या होगा? Neither one nor true. Okay? चलो, last question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Check this out. जल्दी से इसका आंसर बताओ क्या होगा. So 27 seconds to go. All HRP. All HRP is a possibility. That's right. तो जिसने भी पूछा था क्या all HRP यहाँ पर possible होगा? That's possible. All P cannot go inside H, but all H being P is a possibility. तो वो possible होता. ठीक है? तो चलो इस क्वेश्चन को देखते हैं. लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन कि इसको कैसे करना है. सो ऑल कीज आर बेंड्स, राइट? सो यू कैन सी की जो है वो बेंड के अंदर है. ऑल कीज आर बेंड. नो बेंड इज अ बैट, राइट? सो नो बेंड इज अ बैट विल बी लाइक दिस. ठीक है, बेंड और बैट एक साथ नहीं होंगे. All cleats are keys, so you can see that cleat has to be inside your key. ठीक है, तो ये आपका कुछ इस तरह का डायग्राम बना. Now let's have a look at the first one. All cleats are bent. You can see all cleats are bent. It's absolutely true. तो first वाला तो definitely true है. ठीक है, क्लीट जो है वो आपका बेंड के अंदर ही है. ये आपका क्लीट है, ये आपका बेंड है. सो यस, क्लीट इज इनसाइड बेंड, राइट? सो ऑल क्लीट्स आर बेंड विल बी एब्सोल्युटली राइट इन हियर. सम बेंड्स आर कीज. यू कैन सी सम बेंड्स आर कीज. दैट्स आल्सो राइट इन हियर. ठीक है, ये भी आपका सही है. यहाँ पर क्या आंसर आ रहा है? कुछ लोगों का नीदर कैसे आ गया है? देखो, ये सम बेंड्स आर कीज, दैट्स आल्सो डेफिनेटली ट्रू बिकॉज यू कैन सी देयर इज अ डेफिनेट इंटरैक्शन बिटवीन द टू. तो आंसर क्या आएगा? बोथ 1 and 2 फॉलो, राइट? सो द आंसर हियर विल will be both follow. Okay, I hope this particular question is clear to everyone. किसी को कोई भी डाउट हो, छोटा सा भी डाउट हो किसी भी पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन में, प्लीज लेट मी नो. Are we clear with the questions here, guys? Everyone? So guys, a very good information that is today onwards, right? 21st onwards, we have already started the RBI assistant classes, right? So RBI assistant selection batch, this is already live today onwards. So do check it out. It's also included in banking super elite plan, which gives you the access to all the courses, all past courses, present courses, and the future courses, which you will have till your validity. It includes all the courses, right, and all the access to the mocks as well, apart from the regulatory SEBI, SEBI or RBI grade B. Unke alawa, it will include all the mocks and all the courses as well. So do check it out and use the coupon code Nikita to maximize your discounts in there. Okay. Also, we have one more, this one that is for your SBI clerk. So you can check it out. Again, this is a selection batch for your complete preparation of prelims and mains examination. It also gives you the access to all the mocks in here and the high level reasoning, DI, English and sectional and topic wise test, right? Again, use the coupon code Nikita to maximize your discounts in here. ठीक है. सो अब आप जल्दी से अपना टोटल कर लो, राइट? सो दिस इज फॉर योर होमवर्क विच यू नीड टू मेंशन इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. ओके, सो ये आपका होमवर्क क्वेश्चन है, तो इसका आंसर आपको कमेंट सेक्शन में बताना है. एंड प्लीज रिमेंबर, वी आर हैविंग दीज क्लासेस ऑन अ डेली बेसिस एवरी डे 4 PM, राइट? सो 4 PM वी हैव दीज सेशंस ऑन अ डेली बेसिस. तो इसको जरूर से देखना, विल बी वेरी वेरी बेनिफिशियल टू एवरीबडी हियर. सो वी हैव 30 days 30 मॉक्स, राइट? सो 30 days 30 मॉक्स का ये आपका चल रहा है. दिस वॉज द 4th मॉक इन हियर, राइट? सो MOCK हियर. सो यू कैन सी दैट वी कैन हैव इट हियर. मैम, कोई स्कॉलरशिप टेस्ट होता है फॉर सब्सक्रिप्शन? अनुराग, अभी आपका कल ही एक स्कॉलरशिप टेस्ट हुआ है, विच इन विच मेनी पीपल हैव वन स्कॉलरशिप्स. You will have to wait for few more days, then we will be having another scholarship test. But in case you want to get a good discount, you can always use the coupon code Nikita. तो जो normal codes है उससे ज़्यादा discount आपको इस code से मिल जाएगा. ठीक है मैम, क्वेश्चन कैसा आता है सिलॉजिज्म में? ऐसा ही आएगा जोया, जैसा हमने अभी डिस्कस किया है वैसे ही क्वेश्चंस आपके आएंगे सिलॉजिज्म में. दैट इज विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग विल बी डेफिनेटली ट्रू हियर. ठीक है. सो मैम प्लीज डिस्कस दिस क्वेश्चन ऑल्सो. डोंट वरी जोया, टुमारो वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग. ठीक है, उसको हम डिस्कस कर लेंगे अगले क्लास में. सो दिस इज फॉर योर होमवर्क. ट्राई इट आउट. अगर आंसर नहीं आता है तो हम उसको कल के क्लास में डिस्कस कर लेंगे. ठीक है. So all those who are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe the channel, and if you like the session, please push the like button and share it with your friends also. So I'll see you tomorrow with another session, guys. Please take care, stay safe, have a great day. Thank you.